That was certainly an event, wasn't it? Hey, everybody. Hope you're doing well. So both an event and a story, I guess, in the event of, and an event in regards to the recent thing that happened. As we all know, the Game Awards happened recently. And whilst I play a bit of Yakuza, we're gonna talk about them a little bit. What some awards were some of the awards that were deserved, some that felt just a little eye-rolling, maybe one of the weird events that happened, but not all of them. And yeah, we'll do some side quests, do a bit of the CEO business management stuff. Oh, cool, we actually have we have a new vendor for weapons. That'll be nice. And yeah, probably do a little story. But I'd actually like to do some more of the shareholder minigame, the business management sim stuff, because I've been neglecting that bit, and I'd like to be able to take care of some of it, so I can be able to unlock more of Ares Bond and possibly finally have another moment with Nanba.
Right.
Hey, Combo. I was just about to ask something.
You're in for it.
So, overall thoughts. What did you all think of the Game Awards? As far as what was shown, what awards was given, did you feel like anything was given an award that felt it was a little not deserving? Not in like a harsh way, but in just like a really eyes roll situation. I'd say definitely some moments came up with that. But let's face it, moments like that are inevitable with the Game Awards alongside some possible cringe moments. So, what I'm gonna hope for at the very least is just, you know, that some of the announcements that were shared would be really fun. Haven't seen the whole thing, but I was surprised God of War didn't dunk this one. Elden Ring was still cool, though. Yeah, if anything, I think that's kind of nice, is that though it is indeed just two big AAA games, pretty much guaranteeing spots in the awards and everything, at the very least, it wasn't a God of War sweep like prior years had with Red Dead Redemption 2 and The Last of Us Part 2. So we can at least say that the Game Awards was split, more or less, as far as voting. Also Hades 2, also Hades 2. I was gonna get to that. So, the awards themselves, I'm kind of ambivalent to them, you know, as most people tend to be. You know, is it cute? Yeah. Did Christopher Judge end up taking 10 fucking minutes to talk about his acceptance of the award and his life? Weirdly, yes. I like to call myself a patient person, but even I was just like, you know, Christopher, other people are gonna want to have their own acceptance speeches. You could fit 5 small trailers in the span of that speech that he had. And I just felt sorry for Al Pacino, too, who was just kind of like standing off to the side. Poor guy just seemed so, like, he was just there. Al Pacino was just there. But yeah, Christopher Judge taking 10 minutes for that acceptance thing was really a lot. What about Dead Cells Castlevania? Yeah, that was an interesting one. That was a nice startup. Actually, speaking of the pre-show, I don't know what it is about the Game Awards and the people that attend it having some interesting fashion choices. But the lady in the pre-show, her dress looked like she skinned a Muppet and wore it. It was just... I have fairly basic fashion tastes, you know? I'm not really I'm not a big runway fashion person, but even I can see when a dress is really silly looking. That lady's dress was silly looking. Like, you need to, like, it is a dress that needs to be seen to be believed. Like, very Muppet looking, And I just think like, wow, she looked at herself in the mirror in the green room and thought, yes, this is the dress that I'm gonna wear to this award ceremony that's annual. Because this is the same, because this dress just look it up, and just kind of be interested at the choice there. Besides that, the pre-show did also have, besides Hades 2, which is probably the biggest announcement for me, that Hellboy game though. Animal from Muppets, that was cute. Animal from Muppets talking about his favorite Elden Ring boss fight. That was a cute moment. I like sometimes when the Muppets are just referenced in the Game Awards. I think they had Beaker and the other guy as guests one time. But yeah, Animal from Muppets was there, and it was cute. I just have to wonder when they'll have Kermit. So that Hellboy game. So I've never seen the movie of Hellboy. Here are some decent things about it. I read a good chunk of the comics, and I really like the art style of the comics. Never Kermit would win all the awards.
Oh, I somehow won Content Creator of the Year despite never having done a Twitch stream in my life. Thank you, Jeff, for the award, and thank you, Hideo Kojima, for announcing my award.
Let's see. So we actually have a new employee in the form of a fucking Roomba. And it's actually good, though. Why is the Roomba good? Why is the Roomba good? Why? Why is the Roomba... God damn it, I have to recruit the Roomba, don't I? And the Roomba has a salary, too, which is even weirder. Fucking... why? Alright, I have to let this guy go. Recruit the Roomba.
I look forward to servicing you.
And then properties, assign.
Activating money mode.
Okay, so I need to get within the top 20 to unlock this last property slot. Upgrade. Yeah, I can't upgrade much. Alright, what about other recruits that I can take up? You seem like an irate person. You're actually pretty balanced. Ho Yon. Okay. That Fire Emblem character looks like Tide Pod-ish. Honestly, I'm gonna be like, despite being a Fire Emblem fan, I'm actually feeling kind of leveled. Well, not leveled, but I'm feeling kind of neutral about. I'm kind of feeling neutral about Engage for the most part. Like, I'm looking forward to it, and I'll try to keep my eye out on reviews and everything to see how it goes. But I'm gonna be honest, like, something about Engage just feels... I wish I could really put my finger on it, but I just can't really describe. Do you ever just have a particular... I'm gonna get rid of you, actually. Then get you on. I just don't know how to really describe my feelings about that whole situation. Like, it's... I'm gonna reserve judgment, like... I'm gonna reserve judging too hard on the game, but there's just something about it that's making me feel kind of... like it's kind of making me narrow my eyes a little bit at the game. Like I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'm down with the deal, down with Engage, but let's just say when you're announcing your season pass before your game's even out, that kind of makes me immediately suspicious. That's what I'm talking about. I'm interested in seeing how the game with Harley Quinn and the gang turns out. Oh, that Batman expansion thing to that Suicide Squad game. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting thing because, I mean, we all know, I mean, tragic passing of Kevin Conroy, and this is his last performance. You know, that game was his last performance, so it's gonna be interesting for people that were a big fan of his performance as Batman. So, yeah, rest in peace to Kevin Conroy. 66 he died. Just tragic. Alright, I think you can't really do much more in the ways of upgrading. Could sell some properties. Let's
Of course, you can count on me. Makasete kudasai.
Let's see, who's in assigned? You're not.
Oh, わかった.
Okay. That should be about it.
We got a job to do.
But yeah, I'd say it's interesting to see that. Going on the final math today, I have one more blueprint reading. Yeah, awesome, congratulations, buddy. I'm actually getting close to the end of my finals too. I'm a little over halfway finished with them.
Here's how the business did.
But yeah, hope you did well in your hope your finals went well, buddy. Need to find things to do. I know, right? That's usually the deal as far as that's usually the deal as far as finals go, is that once you wrap up all your classes, you just got some free time before the next semester, and it's like, now what? So that's going to be interesting. No. Let's actually, what other properties are available? Okay. Tinnitus is a bit more tame now, but I want to hold off making music for a while. Yeah, give your ears a break. Give your ears a break, I'd say. If your tinnitus has been acting up in terms of some problems, give your ears a break. So back to the Game Awards. I'd say probably one that I'd say definitely felt more of a the family game thing being won by Kirby was nice. I will say that. That is by far the one that I was like, Kirby has to win this one. Although seeing the Genshin and Sonic fan bases clash with each other was really funny.
On the bustling streets of Yokohama,
It's a lot more common with those,
can
yeah.
pass in the blink of an eye. Time marches on, and people come and go.
But on the
there are some
announcement
things
front,
we refuse to let
Hades
change.
2
Like the
was by
uncompromising flavor of
far
our senbei,
the most out
the
of
place we
left
hold in our hearts
left
for our
field
valued
announcement.
customers.
Not
Ichiban
because it was
Confections,
Supergiant
your
Games
smile is
announcing
our
another
number one
game.
priority.
I was gonna get the
Eat
feeling
at
at some point we
Ichiban's.
were gonna get
We
an
are
announcement
Ichiban
from them
fans.
sometime soon. Because Hades got announced back in 2018, and you know, got shown to be on early access and came out in 2020, and then now 2 years later we get an announcement of their next game. The surprise for me is that it's a sequel. They're doing a sequel. Supergiant have never done a sequel before, ever. Like, Supergiant have just never really done sequels before with their previous games. They've usually just done their story and then that's it. So that, if anything, all right, yeah, let's get someone different. But yeah, Hades 2 being a sequel is the thing that surprised me the most, because again, they've never done a sequel before, and somehow I don't know, I'm just so weirded out that it's a sequel. I'm shocked that they're doing a sequel to this game. And it's gonna be another game of early access. Starting in 2023, they're gonna do early access, and I mean, knowing them, it'll probably end up being an incredibly refined experience, much like the first Hades was, which is so weird to say. I cannot believe that they're actually doing a sequel to Hades. I can't believe it. I don't know, it's just weird to me, because they've never done sequels. What about Armored Core? I don't know anything about Armored Core. I don't know its gameplay. I know it's a FromSoft series that a lot of people were kind of thinking FromSoft forgot about, as Souls kind of became the next big thing.
I've got energy to spare now.
I just don't really know. Not really a Souls game. No, it's not. It's a mech battler, but I'm interested to really figure out, like, I don't know. I guess we'll wait and see on the gameplay front for that. So, yeah, as I said, I was still reeling from Hades 2, and once more for that game, they got another sort of more niche Greek goddess as the protagonist, who turns out to be an actual Greek god, which is really cool. So, knowing them, they'll probably do a good job. It's just, I don't know how. Their first sequel, I don't know how to deal with. Like, I don't know how to handle that information that they managed to have a sequel like that. I can't wrap my head around it, because this is their first sequel. And there were some other games that announced that were pretty interesting, like the Death Stranding 2. I think I see some people were excited for that because of the notoriety that Death Stranding 1 had. There was that game being made by the person that made BioShock, Nintendo DS2. Yeah, Nintendo DS2 featuring Norman Reedus. Different from the 2DS, the DS2 is just a sequel to the DS regular.
Nice, you guys did great out there.
Able to find a renowned instructor. Not right now.
The shareholders meeting is coming up soon.
I have to wait. Okay, we just have some. Oh, hey, it's you. So yeah, Death Stranding 2 was one. Arcane winning the best adaptation thing does not surprise me at all. Like, I would be shocked if I would have been surprised if Sonic won over that, but it was a race between Edgerunners and Arcane easily. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about that. if there was any contest regarding that, I would have been shocked. But yeah, that was one that didn't surprise me too much. Trying to think what else.
Got a job to do.
What else was there? A lot of the awards I just kind of had like I kind of had just half paying attention to it. Like I was looking over on my monitor while I was playing Triangle Strategy on my other screen, which was nominated, but sadly, the Elden Ring ended up taking JRPG. Was Dragon Quest up there? I saw Treasures on the Nintendo channel. Sadly, Dragon Quest was not showcased at the Game Awards. I wouldn't imagine it would have been, frankly, because... How do I put this? The whole Dragon Quest thing is just... That game's just not... That game series just isn't that popular to really pull the big numbers. So, yeah. We gotta wait for Jump Festa to hear any news about it. In the meantime, Treasures is gonna be out and about and winning stuff. By the time for the shareholders meeting, hope we can breeze right through it. Ah, what's wrong? Oh, look now, Kasuga-san. Psyche's here. He's coming to ruin our meeting. Psyche? Who's that? Let me guess. He's another one of those mischievous 3 bastards like Nakano Watari? He is, but Psyche's different from that brute Nakano Watari. They call him the Data Devil, and he's oh god, so he's a crypto bro, and he carefully pokes away at a business's weaknesses. He's almost a certified accountant. He's also a certified accountant. Did you say Data Devil? That's a little... He's notorious for being strict about anything and everything profit related. And if we show we're not turning up much profit, he'll no doubt cause us trouble. I got you. Okay, but there's a chance he'll pop up in the next shareholder meeting. We'll just have to focus all our efforts on profit. Right. Even guys like Psyche have their strengths and weaknesses, so it'd be best to build a plan around those.
Got it.
All right. Well, I don't care if he's an accountant or not. He's going down.
Yes.
Right. So no, I think Dragon Quest is only going to really get a big showing at Jump Festa, and I'm hoping we get news about those latest entries, but it's going to have to be a tough eye to keep out because I'll actually be in the middle of traveling with my dad whilst that's happening, so that's going to be interesting. The Final Fantasy XVI trailer they ended up showing was pretty cool, though. Admittedly, that game is looking really fun. Like, controversy around the producers, shall I say, quote, like that notwithstanding, I'd say that the game is definitely looking to be a very interesting venture. But yeah, Dragon Quest Treasures is out, and for those that are excited about that, cool, I'm happy for you, but I'm just gonna be honest, like, it's not what I'm really looking forward for, but, you know, good on those who were excited for that game, and good on those who are playing it and having fun. Not for me, but awesome for you. Yeah, if anything, I would have been super surprised if Dragon Quest got any showing. There was that...
Relaxation is important.
What was a trailer that really caught my attention? I don't know, a lot of them just kind of blend together for me as far as announcements go. There was that one Bandai Namco thing that looked like it was trying to be a Genshin Impact type of game. At least according to what a lot of others have said. But if I'm going to be honest, I did not, like, I tried Genshin Impact for like a couple streams, and it just was not for me. It was not really doing anything for me, if I'm being completely honest. So, yeah. Del Toro's Pinocchio film came to Netflix today. I sat down and watched it. Very existential. Great film. Well, that doesn't surprise me. I wonder if Del Toro's got to be involved in this Death Stranding sequel. Would he? I imagine he would be. Feels like it's kind of his forte. That'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't really... I mean, a Death Stranding without Del Toro is kind of like a Metal Gear Rising game without Armstrong or Jetstream Sam. Because I remember in particular it being like, oh, I remember a lot of people tend to say like their top sequel that they want is a Metal Gear Rising 2, but I just don't think that's feasible. Not because I wouldn't think it'd be a cool game, but I just think that the notoriety of the original is what adds to its awesomeness as its standalone deal. Like, it's like, it'd be like a Superman movie that doesn't have Clark Kent as Superman. No, bad example. It'd be like a Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood without Mr. Rogers. There's a thing missing, and it just doesn't have the same spirit. That's it. If a sequel to Metal Gear Rising happened, there would, like, the spirit of it wouldn't be there because the two things that people remember it, three things, the memes, monologue, Jetstream Sam, and Armstrong are not there. So, yeah. So Kojima can probably just, and on top of that, Kojima is probably never gonna end up doing Metal Gear Rising again because he's doing his own thing in his own company, and Konami are more interested in all of the Silent Hill projects they announced. So, yeah. Actually, speaking of Silent Hill, there was that one horror game that was announced where it seemed like you played as a security guard. Post-Trauma, I think it was called.
We'll start with the
Seemed
financial
interesting.
report. President Kasuga, if you would.
But yeah, overall, I'd say a lot of the announcements that were shown, decent enough. And some of the awards predictably went out to some things, and I did roll my eyes at a lot of others. It was just, I just kind of looked at it and went, I just saw all these stuff that God of War won, and I was just like, all right, yeah, it's the big AAA thing, and it seemed like they just were guaranteed spots there. I just, again, wish Christopher Judge didn't go for 10 fucking minutes on his acceptance speech, but I mean, he's happy to be up there, so cool, good for him. You know, good for him that he's happy about it. The musical performances were pretty cool. There was a guy that was dressed up as Majima there. That was awesome.
Thank you. Let's move on to
Yeah.
the Q&A. Please raise your hand if you have a question. Please raise your hand if you have a question. If you have any questions, this...
There.
If you have any questions, if you have any questions,
This.
raise your hand if you have a question.
Got him.
If you have
Got
any
the big
questions,
dog.
this... Please raise your hand if you have...
刑事の理想が低すぎる。ちゃんと考えていつ落ちても不思議ではない。
That concludes our periodic shareholders
That's fine.
meeting.
We gotta celebrate, team! Let's do the thing! The meeting went great! Shares are skyrocketing!
And there we are.
Let's
We
keep
win.
it up!
Our ranking went up.
But yeah, the Majima cosplayer, like, part of me almost wants, and this was something said in the stream that I watched, part of me kind of wants, like, best drip award, or like the unintentional best drip award over Twitter or something, because there have been some interesting wardrobe choices. Made a Kasugasami run top 20 now.
Okay.
Yeah, how about that? Impossible. How was my prediction wrong? Data might be your bag, but it looks to me like you didn't do enough research. Scheming son of a bitch. Get out of here. Me and my weird print glasses will make you rue this day. That was pathetic, Psyche.
What?
Oh, you know her, Eri-chan?
Yes.
Yes, she's the last of the Mischievous Three. Reiko Misono, the Sweatshop Slayer. Sweatshop Slayer? It's just one silly name after another, huh? It would seem I'm somewhat famous around here. I'm honored to hear that, truly. Your next opponent will be me, and I'm miles above that know-it-all Psyche and that idiot Nakano-Watari. For his sake, I'll bring this company to its knees. His? Hee hee. I'll come back when the time's right, so feel free to enjoy yourselves until then. Take care. Yeah, I think we're kind of good in terms of game announcements for the rest of the year, I'd say. At least until the Dragon Quest stuff at Jump Festa. So, we'll have to keep an eye out on that. Oh, man. So our next opponent is Reiko Misono. If that's the case, I wonder who's pulling the strings. Who knows? But she's the last one left in the Mischievous Three, right? If we show her who's boss, I bet it won't be long before the guy in charge shows up. Right. Let's take down Misono and drag this creep out into the open.
Okay.
With you there. Okay, we're officially in the top 20 of the share price ranking. And with that, Nixon has presented us with our next condition. Reach top 10 within 8 business period. Oh boy. He wants us to break into the top 10 next. From here on out, we'll be going up against the best of the best, so moving up in the ranks will be much more difficult. Also, our share value has gone up significantly, so our shareholders are sure to be even stricter. Let's put even greater care into running the business, okay?
Okay.
Sounds good. Anyway, I'm sure we'll be fine. Just gotta believe in ourselves and give it our best shot.
Yes.
Okay, let's do our best, Kasuga-san. Okay, cool. Ooh. Okay, Ares Bond went up again. All right. I'm trying to think. Should I do some more of this? Yeah, just a couple more sessions.
Let's get down to business.
Not related, but I want to see how that Pokemon game with the guns turns out. Oh, that PAL World thing. Yeah, I mean, you gotta admit, some of the designs that I've seen on there look eerily similar to a lot of Pokemon designs I've seen. Ooh, new businesses. Oh shit. All right. Get a new business. We have a nightlife one, a restaurant, facility, gaming, and that. Grab that. so I need to acquire more funds, but that's fine. Let's see, lady, your nightlife. It's kind of cheating, but you know what?
Let me lead you to success.
You know what? I think this is probably the time where we can bring in ultra rare characters.
What a wise choice.
任せて。了解しました。
I'll give it my best. Of course I'll do it.
All right, and then let's upgrade. There we are.
We got a job to do.
So yeah, that Pokemon clone, I'm gonna just sort of reserve my judgment on that. I'm not really feeling really strongly one way or the other about it. Because honestly, a lot of Pokemon clones that do end up coming up are not ones that necessarily last. Or at least not ones that gain as much notoriety as Pokemon does. I mean, remember Temtem? Remember, there's Necomon, there's Tenten, among a few others that I'm forgetting at this time.
Going up.
I don't know, just I'm not trying to be a jerk ass here. I'm legit just kind of like, whenever I see another Pokemon thing, give it a try. No, I want to keep him. Maybe it'd be good to have Lady. I just need to make money and then bring employees in to get a final property, and then we'll be good. I think that's where I'm going to be at. So how about we just upgrade the stuff we've currently got? Actually, if anything, I probably need somebody with better service work.
What a wise choice.
任せてください。ふんふん。
There we go. I don't think any of our businesses are now in red, right? Nope, they're not. Cool.
We got a job to do.
All right, let's do this. But yeah, the Game Awards, I guess to summarize, my biggest thing is Hades 2, and that's kind of it. Like, I'm not really gonna be interested in too much else to an extent, except maybe that Hellboy game, and that's kind of it. Not to discredit any of the other devs that No, I forgot one. I forgot a game. Earthblade, I think. The game being... That game being made by the same people that made Celeste. Yeah. I forgot about that one. Oh man, how could I forget that one? That was actually a pretty... Because Celeste is a pretty... Celeste got really popular and it had its fans. Yeah, I forgot completely about that. No, and there was another one. Oh shit, what was it called? It was another pixel art game that looked really good. It was like a post-apocalypse thing that looked very Metroidvania. Ah shit, what was it called? What was it called? Yeah, the Castlevania DLC. No, don't look at no. I just want to see the announcements. What the fuck was it called? Hellboy Web of Word, that's the Hellboy game. That looked really cool. Street Fighter 6, Hades 2. Baldur's Gate 3 is getting released in its 1.0 in August, so we finally have something for that. Earthblade coming out 2024. It was this pixel art indie game. What was it? Fuck, what? No, I need a... Where's Wario 64? Hold on. What was it called? Oh, God. What was it? Everything announced. Okay, Eurogamer, you're gonna say it all? Vampire Survivor on mobile. Valiant Hearts, having something. I didn't know what it was. Returnal on PC, that's pretty good. People will be excited about that. Returnal's pretty good. Post-Trauma, this one I mentioned. The hide and seek mode for Among Us, that's cool for Among Us playing. Replaced, that's what it was called. Yeah, it was like a post-apocalyptic pixel art thing. It looks really good. Replaced, that's the name of the game. God, that was gonna bug me. I was thinking like surely I had more than just those, and turns out I was right. Like more than just Hades and Hellboy and Earthblade, and yeah, it was Replaced. That was the game I was thinking of. Which one's hurting for notability? This one. Who's not? Kid's not? He's got good stats.
世話になったね。
Such a thoughtful young man. 疲れが和らぎました。
疲労回復。
一息つけたよ。
疲れが取れたぜ。
疲れが和らぎました。
元気100倍だ。Ah, how refreshing.
I can't believe I'm providing a massage counseling to a fucking Roomba. To a giant street Roomba.
疲れが取れましたわ。
リラックスしてきました。
I've got energy to spare now.
There we go.
We got a job to do.
But yeah, that's kind of the Game Awards in a nutshell, I guess. There were some announcements that I definitely thought looked really cool, some that really legitimately shocked me, and then the awards themselves was just like, all right, cool, you did this thing, nice, and that's it. That's kind of it.
Here's how the business did.
Lord knows if you played a drinking game for that awards, though.
Incredible results.
Like, there's a drinking game that I thought about as far as the Game Awards goes, and it would be like take a shot every time there's a cinematic trailer that has no gameplay and a title drop with nothing really else of substance. Maybe some canned narration. You would be pretty tipsy by the end of that night.
The shareholders meeting is coming up soon.
So that's something I've been that's something that I've kept in mind is like, yeah, the Game Awards would make an interesting drinking game.
やる気全開。
復活しました。
疲れが取れたぜ。
I'm actually gonna get. Actually, who else is available? Okay, you're good for product. All right.
We got a job
Okay.
to do.
Still just need to keep making profits so we can get a fifth business to round it all out.
お店屋さんごっこ開始。
Expectations
こいつはラッキー。こいつはラッキー。
in
こい
every
つはラッキー。
We're in the black.
Beautiful.
Here's how the business did. These are incredible
Nice.
results.
You guys did great out there. Things are going up.
All right, we'll do this one shareholders meeting, and then that'll be it for this this little mini game segment.
The shareholders meeting is about to begin.
That is refreshing.
また頑張らなきゃね。
But yeah, the Game Awards fun. The Game Awards was okay this year.
元気100倍。
Kind of become an E3 2.0, which is not surprising.
元気回復。
The benefits package is really something.
元気が出ました。
battery recharge.
緊張が解けました。
元気が出ましたよ。
Yes. Relaxation is important.
All right. Someone new in the recruitment thing? Yeah, it's this guy again. All right. Okay, let's do this.
Consider the shareholders handled.
We'll
Excuse
start
me.
with the financial report.
We'll kick things off with the financial report.
Thank you. Let's move on to the Q&A. Please raise your hand if you have...
考えてください。いや、待ってください。
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
私の考えでは
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
お笑いだったら全員予選を実施。経営陣は降板し
Ah,
If you
shit.
have any questions, this is the time.
ソベルさん。
Questions. This is the time.
お笑いだったら全員予選を実施。
Say my name. Now just a minute.
ちょっといいですか。聞いてください。
Please raise your hand if you have a question.
波に乗れない会社は
ちょっといいですか。
この程度で満足ですか。
Questions. This is the time to ask.
波に乗れない会社は
聞いてください。私の考えでは。
経営の基礎一流か。
Alright, I need better
If you
staff
have any
members.
questions, this is the time to ask.
ここ止まりの会社
ちょっ
は
といいですか。
波に乗れない会社はそれはそうか。
Please raise your hand. That concludes our periodic shareholders meeting.
We gotta sell at the meeting.
Oh
like
man, we
crazy.
barely made it out of that.
Going up.
I need stronger employees. Oh god, I need to do a lot of restructuring. Oh. Jesus. This is gonna get more complicated. Alright, so I can't get rid of you. Alright, let's do a little bit of cleaning out here. Alright, yeah, looking okay.
使いが取れたぜ。
I've got energy to spare now.
元気100倍だ。
リラックスしてきました。
Recharge complete.
疲れが取れましたわ。
疲れが和らぎました。Such a thoughtful young man.
疲れが和らぎました。
Ah, how refreshing.
Alright, recruit. Let's bring you on. Let's bring you on.
Of course, you can count on me.
了解です。
Okay, and then recruit.
よろしく頼むわ。
This guy's pretty good for product.
いい組織を作り上げましょう。 助力いたしましょう。
Please
And thinks he's Sonic? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna actually assign...
任せてください。
いいぜ任せな。
わかりました。
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? It may be cheating, but I'm bringing in the big man.
Relax. I'll take care of it.
Oh, it's weird. I just heard a bit of Majima's English voice acting.
Look until I'm dead.
It's Matt Mercer. Matt Mercer's voicing Majima, and it's so weird to me.
了解です。
やっとくわ。疲れてんだよ。
And I need one more person on. Yeah, you seem good.
楽しくやりましょう。
It's so weird to hear Majima have an English voice. It's just so strange to me.
わかりました。
Oh wait, no, I need another person for... Oops. I'll bring Kiryu in too. I must have missed Majima. Yeah, Majima's one of the ultra rare characters you can recruit, and you just heard a brief bit of his English voice, and now you're gonna hear the same for Kiryu.
Sounds like you need me.
It's hard to hear over the music actually, but he's there. He is there, and that's actually the same actor who played him in the original Yakuza 1 dub.
Let's do it.
And again, it's so bizarre to me that that's the case. Alright, that should be it. Alright, I'm done for today. I'm done for, not the stream, but I'm done with the business management. But yeah, since this is the first Yakuza game to have gotten an English dub, and I was spoiled about Majima and Kiryu being in the game, I was interested to be like, okay, who's voicing Majima? Because Mark Hamill voiced Majima in the original Yakuza dub. So, and I don't think they could get him back. So they ended up getting Matthew Mercer, which, you know what? Fine choice, I'd say. Matt Mercer's a good actor. He's a good choice, I'd say.
One knockback down. Here we go.
You're in for it.
This out.
It's just, again, really weird to hear Majima be spoken with an English dialogue when I've heard him in Japanese for so many games now.
You're gonna get stomped.
Bring it on.
But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, because I watched Yakuza content, I ended up by proxy seeing some spoilers for Like a Dragon, and I guess at some point Kiryu and Majima show up in the game, which, again, good times. It's just the nature of the spoiler, I guess. I just need to be more aware of it. But it is interesting that they come up in the business minigame. Alright, what's this dude's deal? Step right up and see it for yourselves! Oh god, those pants. You could have gone with black pants, but why did you... Come on in! Grand Animal Circus. Didn't know the circus was in town.
Wow.
Looks like it's right here in Hamakita Park. Maybe we should check it out when I have time. Alright. Oh, we do have Dragon Kart too. I've been neglecting Dragon Kart because I didn't have the money, but I guess I've got it now, so maybe I should. But yeah, I missed Majima too. Like, he was pretty much non-existent in Yakuza 6 for obvious plot reasons, but No, the lack of Majima boss fight made me kind of sad. Alright, let's check this circus out, and then we'll see if I can do the Dragon Cart continuation. And then, if not, then I'll just go straight to the bar and see if Nanba can finally get his goddamn affinity up. So, yeah. Okay, so we just have a bear. Am I gonna be fighting it? Do I get the bear as a pound mate?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Grand Animal Circus. We're here today at Hamakita Park to bring you a day of excitement and fun. And don't forget to take some time to meet and greet our animals, the stars of the show. They're all very well behaved, so don't miss this chance to make some new friends.
Meet and greet with the animals, huh?
This here is Catherine-chan the bear. Go on, step right up and shake her paw. You can even get your picture taken with her. What do you say?
Shaking hands with a bear? You sure that's safe?
Yeah.
Not to worry.
I remember when someone tried to shake
Catherine-chan
their
has gone
hand
through
with a
special
crocodile and that
training,
didn't turn
so
out
she's
well.
actually
Or
quite
alligator,
friendly with
rather.
people. Not only is she an acrobatic wonder, she knows how to please her fans.
Why are you
She
wearing
was a
boots
real
in this
good girl
outfit?
during the move here. I've raised her since she was a cub, and I can assure you she is most gentle. She listens to me no matter what. You might say we're kindred spirits, she and I. Please, I'm talking to our guest here. Now, where were we?
Watch it be a person in a bear costume.
Oh, right. Catherine-chan. Yes, indeed. You should definitely take the chance to meet her and see our show.
So does this Catherine-chan ever go outside?
No, she may be tame, but she never goes outside. So would give her far too much excitement. So everything stays within her cage. And don't you worry, her cage is locked up good and tight. That's right. Why, this lock here... Wait. This is the lock to Catherine-chan's cage.
Yep. Oh, no, it's an actual bear.
Catherine-chan's gotten loose!
Oh, so it is an actual bear. I thought
Catherine-chan, be a good girl and...
I thought it was gonna be the twist of like the bear's tapping him on the shoulder and he's like, not right now, and it's like a person in a bear costume.
Turn to your cage!
She listens to me no matter what. What a load of crap.
You, please, help me get Catherine-chan back in her cage.
Huh? Me? You're out of your damn mind.
We're about to
No,
go all
since she was a
Revenant
cub,
starring
right?
Leonardo
You do
DiCaprio.
No, no way. I was foolish to think man could form any kind of bond with a beast like her.
Yeah,
This dude's totally lost it.
You'll have to hold her down. I promise to pay you back. We can't have her reach the city.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
that, but
bears may be cute, but they are killing machines.
This is
Don't
gonna
ever
be
think that you can
interesting.
try and just be cool with one. Just leave them alone and they'll leave you alone. Unless they're a polar bear.
Watch me.
let's do it.
You're gonna be in a whirl.
Oh, resists electricity. Cool.
Let's go.
Ooh. Curling iron, eh?
Eyes on her.
Oh, she's weak to fire. Okay.
You want to fight?
Remove all ally status ailments? Oh my god. This hero job's really good.
Check this out. He's weak.
Okay, resistant to blunt damage. Nanba.
I got this.
Nanba, breathe fire.
You're in it now.
I could barely see. I'm so shocked I managed to actually guard that.
Get this.
Smokey? Yeah, only you can prevent JRPG boss fights. Only you can prevent JRPG boss fights from happening in the middle of the square.
You want
All right.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Yeah, that they're not gonna. She's not gonna flee.
I'm
Okay.
not backing down.
Dropping an item. Nah. Let's just go Batbreaker. You could barely see. You could barely see. Boo, 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 boo combo. Come on. Danba, breathe fire.
Watch me.
Wow, that bear really is unable to get. Huh.
I'm not backing down.
Are you quick enough?
I'm not catching this bear on fire. To think earlier I actually fought a tiger and now I'm fighting a bear.
Right.
This game is definitely fun and interesting in a lot of its own ways.
Come on.
There we go.
The enemy is defeated.
Oh my god, 150,000 yen, that's a lot.
I'll take it.
That is a lot of yen. That's a lot of yen.
You should.
Lost to a purse.
about
Yeah,
you,
lost to a
Cage?
curling iron. Although, don't underestimate curling irons. Those things can sting.
Amazing. Catherine Chan went back to her cage all on her own.
Meet and greet my ass.
Thank you very much. I must say, I'm amazed Catherine Chan listened to someone other than me.
You know, I don't think she was listening to you much in the first place.
Either
No.
way, we can now carry on with the show.
Like, there are some
This is a
times
small
where it's a
token of my
trainer who had
Please,
raised,
take
like, lion cubs or something since they were young, and then they grow up, and you see that cute moment of like, oh no, it's a large cat just being nice to the person that raised him, and it's like, that's an extremely rare circumstance, and still not recommended because those things are really big, and they could basically break you. So, yeah, leave them be, leave them be to an extent. Like, just. Like, I'd be willing to see a bear from a very long distance and think, cool, that's a cool thing to see.
I just realized I hadn't formally introduced myself. My name is Yasuda, and I'm the ringmaster here at the Grand Animal Circus.
I'm Kasuga. So you're the ringmaster, huh?
Yes, though there's not much to be ringmaster over with such a small staff. We travel all over the country with our amazing animals.
All over the country?
Indeed, circuses typically hold their shows in big cities. But there are many children outside these cities who cannot attend. So we hold our shows.
I've never
as we
been to a
travel
circus,
from place to
actually.
place.
I've been to Cirque du Soleil, but that's
I
not exactly the same
was
thing.
children once. The first time I was taken to see the circus, I was overjoyed. I want to share that same joy with as many children as possible. Honestly, we're struggling to stay in business. But in spite of this, I aim to do nothing but my
Okay.
absolute best.
Well, there's still also the
Hope it
animal
all works out.
the animal treatment situation
how's it
to
go?
have to consider,
Our
but
next show is on
that's probably
Satsu.
something that they're not
Care
going to
to
address
marvel
here.
at all that Catherine Chan can do? It's sure to be quite a show.
No, I think I'm marveled out for the day. Wouldn't want to cause another scene.
I understand. Well, please stop by any time. There will be other animals besides Catherine Chan in our upcoming shows.
Yeah? They ain't gonna escape, are they?
Don't worry, they're incredibly obedient.
I'll take your word for it. All right, think I'll head out then. Keep an eye on those friends of yours, yeah?
I will. Thank you again, Kasuga-san.
Damn. Hell of a day. That ringmaster said they'll be holding more shows here.
Well, I've got a magic
should
circus
probably
animal
check
too.
them
Her
out
name's
next time
Nancy,
I'm
and she's a crawfish. Wait, really? I didn't get... Okay, I guess my reward was the 150,000 yen that I got. Cool. Alright. Let's check on the dragon card thing, because I have not checked that yet.
Want to go for a drive?
Race entry, Grand Prix. Still nothing? But I... Placed within the top 3 of the Phoenix Cup. But I did. I placed first in... Win the rival race against the Drift Musketeer. But but the Drift Musketeers aren't around. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Forefront, when the player completes the 40th side quest, welcome to the Dragon Cart during Chapter 4. Once this is done, the players can receive later quests to unlock fresh... Wait. Up to substory 45. I'm just confused because of why it's not letting me continue on Dragon Cart. Because I believe I've not unlocked Dragon Carts, no. Okay, yeah, seems like someone else. Blacky's telling me his boss, the rival Yakuza, was in a serious fight and had to delay our match. Now he just doesn't show up. I'm in the final chapter. Okay, this person is in the final chapter. Chapter 15, you see the guy on the bench. It doesn't show the map, but you have to go there. Okay, so chapter 15, I'm supposed to find the guy and then challenge him. Okay. So in that case, what chapter am I on right now? I'm on chapter 10. Okay, so there, I have a time frame, so I can't do it now, but I know I can do it. I just need to wait till chapter 15. Thank God, because that was bugging me. I had no idea. Oh. Oh, hey, a tiger this time. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all. It's the Grand Animal Circus. We're doing a meet and greet today. Come say hello to our animals. They'd love to meet you. The Grand Animal Circus is at it again, huh? Still can't believe I had to wrangle that bear. Another show with another animal. Okay, I'll bite. I should check in. Alright, I think I want to actually give Psycho a Tarner to get her MP back up. I'll bite on the tiger situation, no pun intended. I still also need to do the more of the weapon stuff too. The lady with the weapon shop.
Hey, still at it, huh?
Oh, Kasuga-san. Let me just thank
Tony
you again
can't
for
catch a
last
break.
time.
Yeah.
First they had me in a giant glass container watching other people eat, and now I'm in a circus cage. Please help me for the love of God.
Don't tell me
This
it's
is not
fair.
great!
Oh no, as you can see, today we've got Charlotte-chan ready to go. Charlotte-chan the tiger.
Oh.
That's a pretty sweet-looking tiger.
Isn't she? Her fur is perfectly soft to the touch, too. Why don't you introduce yourself? Just stretch your hand out and she'll give you a shake. It's so cute. Oh, and there's nothing to worry about. She wouldn't hurt a fly. I've handled her
Wait,
training
Catherine
personally ever since she was a cub. I have nothing but confidence in her.
Catherine the
Sounds
Catherine the
like
bear,
we'll
then
get along
Catherine
just
the
fine then.
tiger. Huh?
Oh, hey, little guy. Are you hungry? Well, today's your lucky day. So
That's a
happens I have
person
some food
doing
on
the
hand
cat
for
voice.
Just the occasion. Here you go. Eat up.
You two are practically old friends.
You think so? Well, when you've looked after animals as long as I have,
Why aren't you a
this kind of
vet
thing
tech if you're
becomes
this good with
second nature.
animals?
I dare say talking to animals is easier than learning a second language. You want some more? Now, you've had enough to eat already. You can have more tomorrow. You might think it's strange, but everything from stray cats to birds seem to be drawn to me. I don't know what you'd call that, but it feels like I must have some kind of animal aura.
Again, be a vet or be Steve Irwin.
And,
Not a very fun job as far as I've heard.
Charlotte
Is it?
John too, right?
This isn't safe either,
Most
though.
definitely.
Yeah, this is way less safe than being a vet
nature,
tech.
but I think
At least
she's
with the
really
vet
drawn
tech,
to
some of
me.
the animals are probably,
Even
you know,
if it means climbing out
tranquil.
of her cage?
Of course not. I never let her outside. She's a curious sort, but the outside world would be much too stimulating for her, so she usually lives in her enclosure. Hey now, I said no more food for today. You'll get more tomorrow.
Yep, sure enough.
Yeah! Charlotte John's out of her
Oh,
cage!
it's Charlotte, not Catherine.
Charlotte John, be a good girl and get back in your cage.
But yeah, it reminds me of
You two understood each other. She seems pretty pissed off to me.
it reminds me a bit of that one vet person that takes care of like snakes and other exotic pets,
This shit again.
and he
That's a
tends to
freaking
get beat
tiger.
up a bit in terms of
What happened to all
some of
that
the
second
animal
nature
care.
crap?
So
That'd be a pretty damn good
yeah,
time
being
to
a vet
use
tech
it.
seems like a very
May have over-exaggerated a bit.
stressful job
Frankly, I have a
sometimes.
hard enough time talking to people. I mean, what do you take me for? Some modern-day king of the jungle?
I'm starting to think you're some kind of modern-day idiot, Yamsuna-san.
You'll have to prove you're superior to her, just like you did the bear. I promise I'll pay. Do you know how much trouble we'd be in if she reached the city?
I don't know, man. There was a tiger on display in the middle of a Chinese restaurant earlier. You'd be shocked.
Damn it! As if the bear wasn't enough. Show me what you got. Well, I got this. Be still, would you?
You're gonna be in a whirl.
Resists that.
Right.
Let me guess. Weak to fire again.
Try this on the side.
Yup.
Check this out. Yeah. Have fun with this. Let's go.
Ow.
Watch me.
Let's see.
This should help. Thanks.
Here we go.
Alright, I actually think instead I ought to lower defense.
Want to fight?
This out.
Bleed on him, Nanba, bleed on him! What? Kasuga, why are you asking me to bleed on a tiger? Just do it, Nanba, please!
Come on now. Bring it on. Well, get serious. You're in it now. Use this.
You're gonna be in a whirl.
Okay. Watch this. Let's go.
Good dodge.
Right.
At least this is gonna give a bunch of experience, so that's nice. Let's just go... Ooh,
Not backing down.
poison shot. Oh, that's a cool move.
Check this out.
You're gonna be in a whirl.
Yeah.
Nanba, breathe fire. Nanba, Nanba. Just does it like a Pokemon.
I'm not backing down.
Well. A gift for you.
Here we go. Try this on your side.
Bring it on.
Cool.
You're gonna be in a
So far so good in terms of damage. And we're gonna make good money off of this fight too, I think.
I'm not backing down.
Get serious.
think it was sniper shot that was really good. But let's try rapid fire.
Prepare to suffer.
I got this. Okay.
Eyes on me.
You're gonna get dumped.
I'm gonna actually have him guard.
Weak.
Right.
Yeah, I'd like to get an equipment upgrade if I can help it. There we go. 200,000. Fuck yeah. Got over 1,000,000 yen now.
All right, Charlotte John. Back to your cage now.
Maybe, dude, if you exercised your animals more, this wouldn't happen.
Amazing. Charlotte John recognizes you as the alpha tiger, I think. She's usually pretty shy around other people, so she doesn't attach herself to anyone else but me. This is amazing, Kasuga-san.
Well, she didn't seem all that attached to you a little bit ago.
Either way, I'm glad we didn't cause a scene. This is to show my appreciation. Please, take it.
Medal of Honor.
Look,
Like
this
the
better be the last
game
time
series?
anything escapes from your little zoo.
Don't worry. I'll be keeping a close eye on the cages from now on.
Yeah, that'd be wise.
By the way, Charlotte Chan's show will be starting very soon. Would you like to stay and watch? I can get you a seat.
No, I think I'm good. Nothing's gonna compare to going toe-to-toe with the tiger for a while.
For the second time in the
so.
same night.
Well, feel free to stop by anytime. We'll have a new animal joining our menagerie in the near future.
Oh god, what's
I'm gonna
next?
ask just to be safe, but this one won't be escaping anytime soon.
Okay,
will
so a
it?
bear,
Oh,
a
let's be
tiger,
sure. This one is the wisest of them all.
wisest.
So that's completely out of the question.
Right.
Wisest.
Okay,
Is it a
well,
monkey
I'm
of
gonna
some
take
kind?
off.
A gorilla?
Be more careful from now on.
Of course.
If it's a
Thank you
gorilla,
once
I'm gonna
again,
fucking
Kasuga-san.
laugh. Lion? I'm gonna bet either lion or gorilla.
You gotta be shitting me. First a bear, then a tiger. And apparently he's got a new animal joining the show. I should check it out when I'm feeling up for it.
Okay. Oh, there's another thing over... Oh, there's a side quest this way. Okay, there's just a crane. Lions, tigers, and bears, oh my. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to the weapon store because I want to take care of some... because I want to grab... I want to see if I can upgrade my equipment.
どちらまで行かれるそれでは
That's a nice park. It's a... They seem to have some very nice parks in Japan. They definitely, I will say that Japan seems like an incredibly clean country to visit because they really legit care about a lot of their stuff. In fact, I think I saw a video where it was showing a little stream that was on the side of a road that cars do drive down, where there's just straight up koi in them because of how clean it is. Like, I don't know where I forget exactly where it is, but it is a thing. So, yeah, I can definitely say that Japan seems like a very clean country as far as keeping its streets nice and cleared from garbage and everything. Because Japan, to my knowledge, is a very collectivist kind of society that's very much like, oh, we put our publics, we put our public before anything else. So we're gonna try and just do best by the public. Like, they're to that that's to the extent where, like, even Yakuza members, after a disaster happens, will be like, we're gonna go grab some of the people that owe us money and have them help out with disasters that happen within our country, like a meltdown of some kind. It's like, okay, interesting. Strengthened weapons. Still need the Cow Attack 0. Nail bat, not that good. Fortified steel frame. Okay, I need to rank this up.
Nice, nice, nice.
Okay. Let's get you lightning bandages.
Looking good.
Already got that. Already have the metal ruler. Can't get that. All right. Then craft armor. Oh. Oh, I need to craft I need to craft one of these. Who needs it the most, though? Nanba probably does. He probably needs the most upgrades, considering he came into the game a little late here. Or he came in and he's kind of caught up, but not entirely. Alright, gear. Shit, didn't mean that. Didn't mean to do that. And you need... Actually, what's a better magic thing? There we go. Give you chainmail too. Okay. There.
Yeah.
Can I talk with her?
Yep.
Or more bonsai. Okay, so I need to get a lot of bonsai for her. She likes bonsai.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Ooh, I can strengthen that. Oh, hell yeah.
Looking good.
And then... anything else I can strengthen? Nope. Just a lot of the same gear that I've got. Alright, cool. Alright, so that's done. And I'm not changing jobs yet because as I said before, it seems like you do learn a lot of skills up to... where was the... check jobs, here we go. Yeah, you tend to learn things up until about level 28 in a job, and then it's just stat boosts from there. So I was gonna just have the characters stick with their current job up to level 28 and then swap them out once they get that. Because it's just what I'm used. It's just a thing. It's just a thing that I'm trying to do. Like, part of me does want to swap around the jobs a little bit, though, just to see. But But there's still skills left to learn for them. Plus, everybody's kind of set right now as far as their gear and stuff goes. Alright. Let's talk to Jugihan and Nanba, shall we? And then we can see about the side quest involving that crane. And I think there was also... And that probably also indicates... Oh, nope, just the crane. Alright. Where's Nanba? Nanba, my buddy. Finally! Jesus. Took you long enough.
You drinking, Namba?
Oh, Ichiban. I'm glad you're here. We need to talk.
We do? Is it something serious?
Look, I need to tell you I'm sorry for lying.
You mean about chasing the counterfeit bill?
Yeah. Think you can forgive me?
Come on, you know we're past that. What's important is your brother got released. All's well that ends well, right? That said, maybe now's a good time to tell me if there's any other holes in your story. You really were a nurse at some point, right?
Well, of course I was a nurse. How else could I have brought you back from the brink of death?
Good point. Then, what about the part where you sold hospital meds? Didn't you say that's how you got your nursing license revoked?
Well, that's the short version, but it's more complicated, actually.
What do you mean?
You'll be the first person I've ever told this to, so I hope you plan on sitting for a while.
Yeah, man, I'm all ears.
Yeah, let's hear it, because that's... I'm interested in Nanba. I'm interested in hearing his story.
Back in elementary school, I read about Florence Nightingale. That's when I knew I was meant to be a nurse. Helping the sick, people being grateful for it, it's all I ever wanted in life. But when I finally put on my scrubs, it was different. Endless late shifts, difficult patients, never a word of thanks. Eventually, I just stopped caring. Little by little, I started cutting corners any way I could. I'd pretend not to hear the intercom, and instead, I'd go doze off somewhere. By the time I hit 40, I had no idea why I ever went into the field. But then one day, this new girl named Mizue showed up. And in her introduction, she brought up who else but Nightingale.
Just like you, huh?
We had the same role model, but she still had her spirit.
What's Florence Nightingale?
She would rush toward every patient in the ward. Never missed a beat. On top of that, she always had the sweetest smile.
So, you had a thing for her.
Are you kidding me? She was 23 and a looker. And I was just a middle-aged
Florence
loser.
Nightingale was an English social reformer. Statistician, and founder of modern nursing. Nightingale came to prominence while serving as a manager and trainee of nurses during the Crimean War, in which she organized care for the wounded soldiers in Constantinople. Oh, okay, cool. That's interesting. All right, so that's his inspiration. Okay, so he's just like, nah, man. I was in my 40s by the time this girl came in and rocked the world. I'm not gonna say the X answer. I am not saying the X answer. That answer can please stay away from me. I'm gonna say square. He doesn't look bad for 40s, for his early 40s.
So what? You totally look younger than you are.
You think so?
For sure. If you told me you were in your 20s or, hell, your teens, I'd believe it.
That's a stretch, Ichiban.
Damn, Ichiban.
That's a stretch there.
Sorry.
That was a good one, though.
He probably looks in his
Anyway,
late 30s,
back
I'd
to
say.
Mizue-chan. What happened?
No, that's right. Whenever I saw her working, I could feel my old self coming back. That young version of me, who used to give it his all.
Well, that's a good sign.
If only I had
Yeah,
half
nursing's
her
a tough
stamina,
job,
wasn't
from what
twice
I've
her
heard.
age. Anyway, one night I was a little sleepier than usual, so I went out to the back lawn thinking maybe I could sneak in a nap. And suddenly, I heard a noise from behind. I turned around to find the storeroom we keep the medicine in wide open, and Mizue-chan was walking out alone.
Was she restocking? I mean, if you were slacking off, she was probably having to bust her ass.
Well, that's the thing. In our hospital, only the pharmacists have access to the storeroom. Mizue-chan and I were just nurses. We didn't even need to go in there.
Then what was she doing?
Well, at the time, there was a rumor floating around the hospital.
Uh-oh.
Medicine would keep disappearing. The list never matched the inventory. According to the rumors, someone was swiping medicine and selling it. Illegally.
No way. And that was Mizue-chan?
It was. As my eyes adjusted, I could clearly see her arms were full of medicine boxes.
Oh, he took the fall, didn't he?
Sell medicine?
From what I heard, her parents were under a mountain of debt. So, to lighten some of their load, Mizue-chan was paying everything she could.
Oh,
but a single nurse's salary wouldn't get them out of the hole. No way.
How much does a nurse make in Japan? I'm actually going to look that up. Nurse wages in Japan. I imagine it depends on your hospital, but I'm curious. Registered nurse can pay around 7.5 million a year. Yeah, I guess depending on where you live, that probably can be small potatoes, especially if you're also having to pay off debt.
So she was stealing the meds to do it?
Yep. And I was the sole eyewitness. Thing is, Mizue-chan never noticed me there. Now, if it was you, Ichiban, what would you have done?
Well, calling her out on it would seem to be the right thing to do. But I guess she wasn't stealing it just to be a criminal, huh?
Not in the slightest. She was only doing it for her family. I mean, yeah, she was breaking the law. But she wasn't trying to hurt anyone.
Plus, getting caught would cost her her job. Then the debt would only have gotten worse.
Yup.
With all that in mind, I'd say it's a pretty tough call to make.
Huh. Now you're on the same page I was. Anyway, in the end, all I could do was watch her walk away without saying a word. If there ever was a criminal who deserved a free pass, it was Mizue-chan. That was what I thought at the time. So I turned a blind eye.
And what happened after that?
It wasn't long before Mizue-chan's actions caught up with her. The hospital director decided to get the police involved and started gathering evidence.
He took
He
the
waited
fall,
that
didn't
long
he?
to take action?
Well, he was trying to resolve it internally, being that the hospital's reputation was at stake. I guess he
Yeah,
got
that's
sick
a good
of having
point.
a thief under his nose. So he escalated it to the next logical step.
But if the cops caught Mizue-chan stealing, that'd be bad news.
She'd have a police record, and her name in all the papers. To be honest, it was only a matter of time. She had her whole life ahead of her. How could that happen to someone so young? And on the other hand, you've got me. A guy who totally burned out. A guy who couldn't be further from Florence Nightingale. Better a saint like Mizue-chan stay at the hospital than a sack of shit like me, wouldn't you say?
Namba?
Yep.
Are you telling me you...
Yeah. I went up and confessed to the whole thing. Stealing, selling, and all.
And that's how you lost your nursing license?
Yep. No, and I got fired too. Naturally.
Man,
Okay.
You went all out for that girl. Did she ever contact you after that? Even a call or a letter?
Not that I'm aware. In a matter of hours, I was out of a job and out on the streets.
You regret any of it?
Well, my brother disappeared not long after.
Yeah.
So even if I didn't get
Okay.
canned, I would have quit on my own anyway. So, no, to answer your question. Though I do have to admit, I would like to see Mizue-chan off when she goes overseas.
She's going overseas?
Yeah. She always dreamed of running off to some developing country where they really need medical professionals.
Okay.
She took that Nightingale shit seriously.
Wow.
Our hospital had an international dispatch program, available to staff nurses with at least 3 years tenure. This year would be Mizue-chan's third, and I know she would take advantage of it.
Well, in that case, why not go say farewell?
If only I could. For starters, I don't even know when she leaves.
Maybe if you ask one of your old nurse buddies, they'll tell you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm the little rat who stole the medicine, if you forgot that detail. They want nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Hello, boys. Don't worry, the life of the party's here. Care to bring me
Oh,
up to
she's
speed?
plastered.
Oh, Sachan. Wait, are you drunk?
Oh, she's drunk.
I think you're drunk. Now, fill me in, if you please.
Oh, Nama here was going off on one of his hobo horror stories again.
Hobo horror stories?
Well, no house means no toilet, right? Care to guess what he had to do when he had the shits?
Yeah, I'd rather not. And here I was thinking I'd get actual substance out of two grown men instead of literal crap.
Go drink some water.
Thanks for covering for me.
I love this cast. They're
I
fun.
don't mind if we let Sayako know at some point, but preferably not when she's plastered.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey guys, Nanba took the fall because he liked this girl and. Okay, can change the fortune. Okay, so fortune teller is just a later on job situation. I want to know your deal. God, it's weird to have him as a party member.
Hello, Kasuga-san.
It's so weird that he's a party member. Like, he's cool, and I like his gimmicks, and he's really interesting. But he just was so unexpected. I was not expecting any more than Eri. Eri felt like an unlock. This guy, Jugi Han, felt like another really big surprise. So I have to wonder how many more party members I could potentially get.
I must say this place is quite comfortable.
Yeah, ain't it? Also, seriously, man, how's a guy make drinking alone look so cool? Guess it's easy when you're as handsome as you.
That's kind of you to say. Why don't you let me buy you a drink?
Yo, for real? Hey, now you're speaking my language, man.
I don't know, Ichiban, you're a CEO.
You certainly are a mysterious one, Kasuga-san. Sunghui speaks highly of you as well. I dare say it makes me jealous.
Oh, come on. Speaking of, have you been with her long? You've got this butler and lady of the house thing going on.
It's only been 3 years since I was brought into the Komijul. I can't say it's been long.
No shit.
Up until then, I was with a group called the Jingon Mafia. I was their leader's body double.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, same look and everything, same white hair. Too bad that leader ended up dying in 6.
Body double? You mean like a decoy? Just like the real thing?
Indeed. If my master was ever targeted by our enemies, I was to be killed in his place. That was my duty.
Oh, you better have
I
gotten
didn't
good
figure people
compensation
still
and
did that
lived
kind
it
of
the
stuff.
fuck up.
Wait, does that mean your face is...
An imitation, yes. What you see is a result of large-scale plastic surgery. But I'll have you know my previous face was rather handsome as well. A shame not a single picture of it exists anymore.
Really? Out the window then, huh?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
So that means Junki Han isn't your real name either, right? What's your real name then?
Surely we're not that close yet.
We fought 2 tigers together.
Come on. First step in becoming friends is calling each other by name, right?
Well, isn't this awkward? I'm afraid I'm the type to want a bit more distance with people.
That how it was with the Jingon Mafia? From the name, I'm guessing it was some sort of Korean Yakuza-like thing.
Weren't you once a member of the Tojo clan, Kasuga-san? I'm surprised you've never heard of the Jingon Mafia.
I was in the clink for a long time.
The Jingon Mafia and the Tojo clan clashed in the 1980s, long before you were serving time.
The 80s? Dude, that's 40 years ago. I was just a baby back then. Doubt I even had hair.
Yes, I had yet to be born myself. Regardless, early in the decade, the Tojo clan attacked the Jingon Mafia and massacred a great number of them. Around 30 or so.
30?
Back then, Kamurocho was the most sought-after territory in all of Asia. I've heard the conflicts for control were rather intense. The Tojo clan was incredibly strong, and they made sure.
Yeah, now look at that. And now look at them.
30 of them is.
To get their revenge, the Jingon Mafia main arm in Korea sent even more members to Japan, some of them as undercover agents. But deception is a tricky business, and all who could not strike at the heart of the Tojo clan were considered failures and forbidden from returning. In the end, those that couldn't carry out the mission were abandoned and left without any place to go.
Oh, damn.
One of them happened to be my father.
Then you were born here, in Japan?
Yes, but be that as it may, I don't recall being welcomed here. I wasn't even accepted by any Korean communities either. My family was treated like slime and kicked out from wherever we went. We came to be called the Stray Jingon Mafia, running away whenever we were discovered.
Slimes who run away, huh?
Oh, I'm between square for the joke or circle, because Maverick is such a cool fucking word. It's such a cool word. Oh man, which one would be good to use? You know what, let's just go gamey thing, because Ichiban's a Dragon Quest fan.
If you're slimes who run away, the reason they chase you is because you're worth tons of experience.
Oh yeah, the metal slime joke.
I get it. You're into video games, aren't you, Kasuga?
Yeah, I played a lot as a kid.
Well, you might be surprised to learn I am too.
Oh!
We should talk shop sometime.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
So
okay, cool.
what
We learned
happened to
he's
the
a
Stray
gamer.
Jingon after that?
Gamer.
Enter the 21st century, the winter of 2006. Around the time I turned 20, the Jingon Mafia from the mainland made an all-out assault against the Tojo clan. But even as that happened, the Stray Jingon Mafia received not a word of warning. We were left completely in the dark. Our fathers were entirely forgotten by the countrymen that sent them here.
You don't say. I might know a guy who could sympathize with that.
Oh?
Yeah, he's right in front of you. I got tossed out by my family and locked up for 18 years.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That must be why I can't bring myself to hate you, Kasuga-san.
So, what happened to the Jingon's big all-out attack?
Despite their careful planning, they were ultimately crushed by the Tojo clan. Ironically, those that survived came from all over to join those of us in the Stray Jingon Mafia. It was a miserable sight.
Be like, well, well,
Both sides
well.
cut off from home and left with no choice but to band together in the social sewer of a country that wasn't theirs.
Sounds like you struggled. Wouldn't know it from looking at you, though.
I could say the same to you.
Yeah, finally starting to warm up to me?
It would seem so. I haven't been acting much like myself today. I had a great time drinking with you, Kasuga-san. I truly mean that.
So whatever happened to the real Junki Han? What's he up to now?
He's
he
dead.
revived the Jingon Mafia roughly 3 years ago.
He's dead.
And at that time, had taken over a considerable portion of Kamurocho. But he was shot in the head and killed. I was absent at the time.
And it all came crashing down, huh? Wait, then that means... Can't you use your real name now? Why keep up the body double thing? You're not trying to become the real Jungi Han,
Oh
are you?
no.
Who can say? But that's none of your concern, is it, Kasuga-san? Or am I wrong?
Nah, you got me there.
Farewell.
Guess he's not the type to open up so easily. I'll just
Well,
have
that
to
was
keep
really
drinking with
cool.
them.
That was a nice moment. Let's go beat up a crane now. Or more like let's go beat up a scooper. Alright, well that was really cool. That was a nice, nice moment. Also, I'm gonna swap out Eri and Psycho because Eri is not gaining the same experience amount that the others are when they're not in the party. Actually, wait. I'm gonna check on the bonsai thing. Bonsai situation. Bonsai.
Welcome.
Bonsais. Okay, I need to have him make them.
Thanks.
Huh? Ciao with
Sup?
Iroha. Fan of
Exactly.
roses? There's something so romantic about them. Do I have? Oh,
Thank
I do
you
have a
so
bouquet. Thanks for all you've done for me. Hope you don't mind if I keep stopping by. What do I... Okay, so what's the deal with getting closer with, Wait! Juki Han's fucking song! His song! I need to know his karaoke song! I completely fucking forgot about his karaoke! Oh god! I need to check it now! I cannot believe I forgot.
I'm no pro or anything, but I'll try.
Oh, come on! He doesn't have a song. Damn it. I completely forgot this place had a karaoke spot. And he doesn't, and Juki Han doesn't have a song. Come on, man. Oh well. Let's go see what the scooper's all about up in the park. Man, I was wondering what they would have for him for a song for Juki Han, but I guess maybe something in the story is gonna develop where he won't be in the party anymore. Yeah, Combo, I was basically like that. I was like, wait, fuck! And then it just,
you seen that circus yet?
but now I'm disappointed because he turns out he doesn't have a song.
Yeah, I saw it. I went in expecting nothing, but it was actually pretty entertaining. Always wanted to see a tiger ride
Okay,
a
so
ball
no,
like
this is
that.
about the circus thing.
Only thing I didn't really care for was the ringmaster. Tiger completely ignored him.
Vine Boone dies of cringe. Yeah.
Yeah, so the circus troupe sounds like it's getting pretty popular.
Basically, this quest is the circus equivalent of
Another one.
and then
Another one.
and then this third bit is
Another one.
You can't really say the same for Yasuda, though.
Well, it was the same with the bear. I want to see it at least one more time before they close up.
I'm going on break. For the 1000th time, new guy, shut off the equipment before leaving the premises.
It's fine, I'll be right back. Not like we get much break time anyway.
New guy needs to learn some manners.
Well, no surprise there. What do you say we go on break too? I'm starving.
Same.
there's a movie
Yeah,
about a
let's
bear
go get some
bear on
concert
coke. I can't believe it's genuine. Oh yeah, Cocaine Bear. Yeah, that's a real story from the 80s. A bear did indeed ingest a bunch of cocaine after a shipment of it dropped from a helicopter, I think. It was a helicopter or a plane, one or the other. And yeah, the bear just kind of did a bit of a cocaine-fueled rampage. Not as exaggerated as the movie likely puts it, but either way, it still was a deal. And then the bear, you know, died. Oh yeah, chimpanzee. So I was right. A monkey. Okay, so it was a monkey, but not gorilla. Monkey. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all. It's the Grand Animal Circus. We won't be at this location much longer, so we hope you'll enjoy the show till the end. Oh, Kasuga-san, you came.
Yeah.
Yeah, business is really booming, huh? Yes, thank you. I've never seen so many guests before. Really? we're a relatively small circus troupe, so it stands to reason that our shows are on the smaller side as well. All these guests here today are here today because they heard about your breathtaking battle with our Catherine John.
Yo.
Man, that wasn't a show. That was me risking my life to get the damn thing back in its cage. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to reject humanity. Exactly. Reject humanity, return to monkey. I know, but you can't say this crowd here wasn't worth it. You can't say this crowd here wasn't worth it. Worth it for you, maybe. Also, isn't your circus supposed to be moving on? You guys got another town to visit, yeah? Yes, that's the plan. It's too bad, seeing as we're so popular here, but there are so many people waiting for us nationwide. Circus life's a lot harder than it looks. And that's why we want to give our very best wherever we go. I hope you'll enjoy your time here today, Kasuga-san. Today's show will feature our chimpanzee, Clara-chan. Chimpanzee? What a relief. After the bear and the tiger, I half expect the next animal will be even bigger. A rhino! A rhino would have been a good boss. Oh, it just dawned on me. I was like, what's an animal that's big and possibly as dangerous as a lion or a tiger? A fucking rhino! Oh well. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Kasuga-san, you should know to never underestimate a chimpanzee. Clara-chan is very smart, and this upcoming show is sure to prove both her intelligence and wit. Her memory is quite exceptional as well. She can memorize almost anything with just one look. This is especially true for simple, repeated hand patterns.
Wow.
Huh. Talented chimp. But if she's really that smart, couldn't she steal the key and try to make a run for it? I don't want any more trouble. You needn't worry. I've learned my lesson and changed the locks to those that require combination. Thanks to them, I won't need to worry about any lost or stolen keys. Well, I guess that's a step in the right direction. Now then, come and say hello to Clara-chan. She's a cute one, I tell you. She's quite popular amongst children, too. Mama, look, it's a monkey. It sure is. Oh, she's waving at us. Isn't that cute? See? Quite the entertainer, is she not? That's so cool. She's really good at climbing. I want to climb like she does. Oh, yes. She's good at climbing trees, too. Wait. Climbing trees? She memorized a combination. Clara-chan's escaped!
Yo.
That's 3 of 3. Why do I feel like I'm on some kind of prank show? Damn it, you said this one would be fine. Perhaps she memorized the lock combination. You think? Perhaps you underestimated your chimp. Either way, we have to go after her. She went that way. I'm swearing off circuses forever. Fuck. Okay, I'm probably not gonna have a boss fight with a chimpanzee.
I swear she came this way.
Also, chimpanzees apparently can be kept as pets, but I probably wouldn't want to recommend that because they're very strong and could probably hurt you really badly. Like I hear they. Hold on, chimpanzees as pets. Rip your face off? Yep. That's the popular story. They shouldn't be kept as pets, and they are undomesticated wild animals. Yeah. Yeah. So no, you should not. You shouldn't just keep your pets to typical dogs, cats, snakes, birds. Maybe the most exotic you should probably end up going is like a snake. Or one of those giant, or like a tarantula, maybe an axolotl. Don't go for a chimpanzee. Please don't. Don't do that. Leave the chimpanzees to exhibits and in the wild. That's the deal.
The hell is she?
Like, I remember seeing Close Encounters where... I remember seeing like one close encounter that a photographer once had with like a group of... I don't know if it was gorillas or something, but it was some wildlife thing, and they were really close to the guy and checking out his glasses and everything. And a lot of the other camera people were like, "Oh my God, like, keep the camera trained, but just be careful." And of course, the guy was not the dude who all of the animals were hanging out on top of. He was stiff as a board, stiff as a board. Dude, like no sudden movements whenever that kind of thing happens.
Chan, come back!
The worker didn't turn off the equipment.
Oh, shit. Don't tell me.
He didn't turn off the equipment. Yep.
Clara's on the digger!
The digger, that's what it's called. Okay.
Shit! This is bad! Where'd she learn to handle that thing?
She was watching the construction workers.
Must have been watching the construction workers from her cage.
Seriously?
Kazuma-san, please! This will be my final request. Please save Clara-chan! If this keeps up, we'll all be in grave danger.
Yeah, I heard you the first 2 times.
Yep. I'm fighting a chimpanzee piloting a digger. I'm fighting a chimpanzee and a scooper. At least it's still all right.
Take this.
I don't miss.
I mean, at least it's still level 29.
Come on.
I'll show you.
Eyes on me.
Yeah.
Bring it
on now. Yeah.
All right, Nanba, barf on him. Barf on him. Oh.
This could be better. Prepare to suffer.
I got this.
Okay, what have we got else?
Bring it on.
I have secret.
Stapler strike?
Fight. Check this out.
I didn't think the game would actually top fighting tigers and bears. This game just is pulling all sorts of fun shit out of its ass. This is so fun. I love it.
You sure you want to get hurt?
Have fun with this.
How about fire on it? Okay, fire's neutral damage.
Right. I'll show you.
Get serious. Gotta hold it to come on now. Wanna fight?
This could be better.
All right. Well, so far so good. I'm doing consistent damage on
Prepare to
this.
suffer.
This is the worst.
Okay.
You're in for it now.
Let's go. Watch
How about lowering attack? Nothing. Okay. So I guess maybe breath attacks on construction equipment isn't the best idea.
I have secrets too.
Let's go.
Watch me.
Take this. A gift for you.
It's weak to gun. Might as well. A stapler, huh? Yeah, somehow I'm using a stapler against construction equipment and it does damage. She is office lady class, so it makes sense. All right, Ares afraid. Let's try fire.
I wouldn't.
Let's try sniper shot, see if that's any different.
Are you quick enough?
Ah, that's big damage.
Come on,
All right, halfway down on this.
Is some kind of joke?
Watch me.
take this.
Sniper shot's pretty strong.
Okay.
Good damage.
You're in it now.
You want to fight?
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Endless Desire. Play a song that speaks of how precious and perhaps absurd it is to live and love. Gradually recovers all allies' HP, may raise your voltage. That's for the musician job.
You're in it now.
Bring it on.
All allies' HP.
Watch this.
Might as well.
Cool.
Okay, that's actually a good skill to have. I actually like that skill a lot. That's really good.
Check this out.
I wouldn't underestimate you.
All right, sniper shot. Okay, we're doing good damage at least.
I'm cured. Right.
Okay, so that stapler move is just kind of not doing a whole lot.
Bring it on.
I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I mean, she's attacking with a ruler and all sorts of different office supplies, so that's just kind of the gimmick here.
Have fun with this.
You sure you can beat me?
Watch me.
Take this.
I don't miss.
I wouldn't underestimate you.
Oh, dear lord.
Is some kind of joke?
Come on now.
I got this.
I got this.
You want to fight?
What is I haven't seen this one. Shadow Stitch. Okay. That's decent damage, I think.
Are you quick
You
enough?
want to get hurt? You serious right now?
We're getting there.
Watch this.
Sure you can beat me?
All right. And I think this next volley of attacks will do it.
You sure you want to get hurt?
There we go. And we win. 300,000 yen. God damn, I have a lot of money. I could probably go to the weapons guy under the bridge.
Okay. It's finally stopped.
Where's
Yasuda-san.
Where's Clara?
Where's Clara?
I have her. She seems rather burnt out, but at least she's safe.
Exercise your... All right.
Oh, good. Still
Oh god, you're gonna have to
friggin'
pay out
mess.
to the construction
How the hell
company.
did we get out of
Uh-oh.
this one?
Hey, did you see that? That was one heck of a performance.
The construction company is going to be pissed.
Gotta be.
Hermboy versus the almighty Digger Chimp. Oh, now that's entertainment.
I was on the edge of my seat. Ooh, and how about that fire?
Not really sure what's going on here, but it looks like they think this was all part of the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you've enjoyed this act. Please enjoy the rest of the show as we present to you another act over on that stage.
Wow, there's a stage show too?
Think it'll be as exciting as the one we just saw?
No.
Let's check it out.
So far, so good. All's well that ends well, I guess.
Hot stuff,
Oh
man.
god.
Well, back to the
Oh,
old
no.
grind. Wait, huh? You guy!
Thank you very much for today, Kasuga-san. Please accept this as one last token of my appreciation.
Doll of Torment. Ooh. Okay.
I really hope this is the last time. I seriously thought that chimp was gonna
Then
kill
their
me.
eyes just pop out of their
Indeed.
sockets like a cartoon
I
character.
truly
Yeah,
can't
basically.
Thank you enough, Kasuga-san.
It like just.
Oh, and this isn't just.
This
for
is
all
just
the
full
times
on
you helped
cartoon moments. Full on.
It's also for showing me a whole new side of excitement from the audience. I've been doing this circus for a long time now. Animals riding balls, jumping through hoops, things that you can see at any circus, really.
I'm
I
now
wasn't
going to
able
rent
to
out
break this
construction
circus away
equipment
from
and
what's
deliberately
considered old.
destroy it using my
Sure, there were
animals.
plenty of
That will
smiles
show
in
the
the crowd,
excitement to the
but
people.
was there anything more?
Yasuda-san.
Next thing you know, we've got a fierce battle between man and bear, then man and tiger, and finally, man and excavator driving chimp. It was these
Excavator,
spectacles that kept
that's
the
the
crowd on
okay.
the
I
edge
was
of
thinking
their
like there's a
Their
different
eyes
word for
glued
that,
to the
right? Yeah,
performance.
excavator.
Thrill, surprise, the excitement, the
We can still
joy,
hear it burning.
all combined to form some truly immersive experiences. I want to continue providing audiences with more fantastic outings like those.
That right.
And with
Shouldn't
that,
someone call the
I have
fire
just
department?
One last final request. Would you do me the honor of joining our circus?
No.
Me?
Yes, you and my precious animals would make the ultimate team. I'm confident that we could even become Japan's #1 circus.
Secret end. Yeah, secret ending. Kasuga joins the
I'll do
circus.
my best to get us an excavator of our own. I'll take out a loan. Or would you prefer a dump truck?
I'll get a
God.
tank for all I care. I ain't joining the circus.
Ah, don't be like that. We could be the most famous circus in the world with a troupe like ours.
No.
Look, I'll be real with you. No more animals!
Wait.
Except
don't
Nancy.
go.
Nancy the crawfish is good.
Kasuga-san.
Except Nancy the crawfish. Oh my god! I thought it was going to be a Poundmate situation where he just summons the animals to attack. I have to pay a chimpanzee a fucking salary. Honestly, the surprise after surprise with this game. Honestly, just full on surprises. More sense than the chicken. Yeah, that's true. I mean, chimpanzees are capable of sign language, so it wouldn't really be out of the ordinary. Okay, so how about... I'm gonna check on equipment that I could potentially buy from the dude under the bridge, and then I'll take care of some... Then I'll go see the Seiryu clan to tell them about the big old venture we had with helping Zhao and the Liumang survive, and then we can end the stream shortly after that.
Show me what you got. Well, you're in it now.
They could be a business mascot. That is true. That is true.
Right.
I am so over leveled. Like the past, that grinding segment in the sewers really boosted my level high, and then the fight with Mabuchi really just made it higher.
You're here.
Okay, so I had the super alloy bat for... Wait. Oh, I didn't have that for Ichiban. Well... Right, I bought the bag for Psycho. That's right. Okay, well, what else is there? There's Silhouette Katana. That's worse than the Metal Ruler, really? Okay. What other things are there? Naginata. Western Shield. That's probably for the Enforcer, yeah. Well, Nanba's got a decent kit with his stuff. I could get a... Said to be created in space. Okay, come on. Yeah. There we go.
Appreciate the business.
Thank you, Johnny Young Bosch, for the super alloy bat. Love your work. Okay. Now, let's eat somewhere. Let's get some food for the party. And then we can check on the Seiryu clan and be like, hey, so we helped your Great Wall of Muscle survive. Could you tell us about how the fake bill ended up in Ichiban's pocket?
I'm not big on bullying, but...
Watch me.
I got this.
I got this.
That was... I am so over-leveled. I am so incredibly over-leveled. Oh, wait. What's the bond level right now for my party? How do I check it? Stats. Check bond. You're nowhere near close. Yeah, okay. I just got their level up, so it would make sense that they're not quite ready yet.
This cucumber tataki is beyond delicious.
Yeah, tastes damn good.
You know, it almost reminds me of the cucumber kimchi back home. I imagine this pairs well with alcohol.
Oh, are you saying what I think you're saying?
I wasn't actually implying we should drink, but seeing as you're in the mood, I might as well indulge.
Then let's get drinking. Now, what goes good with cucumbers?
Oh, I'm actually being given an option. I don't fucking know. The malts and VO. Brandy pairing with... Actually, does brandy pair well with cucumber? Does brandy pair with cucumber? Okay, there's cucumber cocktails, I know that, but that doesn't really tell me anything. Delivers a taste you're not tired of. Also, 400 yen for a glass of brandy? Damn. Honestly, probably a beer. Probably a beer would probably match well enough with seasoned cucumber.
Oh, wow. This really does go well with beer.
At first, I thought you'd want some kind of fancy drink. But in the end, I realized beer was the winning choice.
It is by far. Sometimes the simplest solution is best.
There are a lot of food pairings that work well with beer. Oh, his bond level went up.
Glad we think alike.
Hey, who'da thunk if I actually knew my alcohol pairings with food, I could...
Delicious.
If I knew my food and alcohol pairings, I could actually get some good levels up on that. But yeah, I guess it makes sense, cause beer and I mean you have bar food, you gotta... I imagine beer is a pretty popular option to end up pairing with some foods as far as their as far as its pairing goes. As much as beer is an acquired taste, it is a very easily pairable kind of drink to have with different types of food. Alright, I'm actually going to buy some more of that senbei that I've been using as healing items, because those are good. Those are good healing items. Just... Okay. Let's buy some Ichiban fried senbei. And some salt senbei, because why not? Alright, let's go to the Seiryu office, and then after talking with him, we'll end the stream for the night. So I need to go over... here. Honestly, when is my next, like, level up for a lot of these? 20, then 22, 24. Yeah, up to 28. Actually, wait. What's Jugi-Han's max skill? Essence of Phantom Drive. Damage an enemy with quick slashes from a karambit. He has a high chance of leaving the enemy bleeding. Ooh. Phantom Shift. Heavily damage all enemies with complicated firearm maneuvers. Deals higher damage when there are less enemies. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, yeah. So there's character skills and then job skills. The job skills being specific to the job, and then character skills being things that they keep no matter what job they have. So that's good to know. Actually, wait. What's the bond level thing? Terrorizing Trample. Damage the enemy with a powerful punch kick combo. This move cannot be used if Kasuga is afflicted with a status ailment. Okay, cool. So yeah, the three that are gonna need the most in terms of getting levels up is Nanba, Eri, and Jugi-Han. Alright. Let's go have a chat with the Seiryu chairman and be like, hey man, do you have any idea why that 100,000 fake bill ended up in my pocket?
Whoa, that takes me back.
Huh? A photo studio?
I had a family picture taken here when I was little. Both Nanoha and I were so nervous, we did not look cute at all. And the photo still got displayed in the showroom.
Guess you two were cute even back in the day.
Well, I won't deny that. Oh, looks like the studio went out of business.
Sign of the times, I guess. You don't see too many taking family photos nowadays.
Guess not. That's too bad. I wonder if that picture we took is still at the house.
You know, even if the picture is gone, the memory of getting it taken is what really matters, right?
Right. Hey, why don't we all take a picture together sometime? Even if it's just a phone pic.
Yeah, let's do it.
Aww. Aww. I like this cast. I will say, of the RPG casts I've played, I've really enjoyed all of the characters here. All of them have been just super interesting and fun in their own ways. It's just been great. I really like this cast. I like this game. This is a good game.
You may enter.
How the hell did you hear me?
Thank you, Chairman Hoshino. Captain Takabe said it would be okay for us to talk.
I heard. And I believe I already know why you've come. You've done us a great service. I would not still be leader of this clan if it weren't for you.
Does that mean the Seiryu clan's gonna pull through?
I can't say for sure yet. About 20 to 30% of our men defected to the Omi. And the ones who stayed are grumbling behind my back. And it's hard to blame them. They just found out the Ijincho standoff was all a sham.
Zhao told me he's giving up his position as the leader of the Liumang. Songhui is going to lead them.
Yes, I know.
You just know everything, huh?
Not everything. But I'll tell you what I do know. Eventually, the Seiryu clan will succumb to the Omi Alliance.
What?
For people who had nowhere to live outside the gray zones, the Great Wall of Muscle was their only protection. Now it's crumbling. That's a matter of life or death for them.
Yeah, so I guess
Already
they need
rumors
to
are
jump
flying
ship.
into Jincho's political circles. Rumors that Ogikubo's lost his touch. I'm sure Aoki got those whispers going. He never lets a good crisis go to waste.
Oh, really?
Aoki knows it would destroy the party if it ever revealed their chair, Ogikubo, forged money for years. Now, Aoki can easily blackmail Ogikubo and force him to step down. Aoki will become the new party chair.
I don't get it. Why does he want to take Ogikubo's place so bad?
The party chair manages elections, so in that role,
Oh.
Aoki can nominate anyone he wants. He'll control the ruling party. Therefore, he'll control the nation.
Yeah.
The whole country will be under his thumb?
Okay.
Yes. Especially if I'm right about his next move. I think he's gonna try to dissolve Parliament.
So, yeah, gain Ogikubo's seat and then just get all of the people you can trust that will follow your lead in terms of elections and stuff.
Prime Minister, I understand how you must feel, being unable to rely on Ogikubo-sensei. But honestly, I have the power to support you better than he ever could. If an election were held today, I could guarantee you 2/3 of the seats, minimum.
Do you have a solid plan for doing that?
Yes. I'll send Bleach Japan to the districts where the Citizens' Liberal Party is weakest. Bleach Japan can influence votes anywhere. They're incredibly popular. Plus, they have my endorsement. A victory for the party would, of course, move your personal political goals forward.
Oh, boy.
Oh. Tell me, do you think you have the power to maintain the party's stability right now? We don't want it breaking up for lack of support from Ogikubo-sensei.
You can talk that way to the house, but not to me.
Appoint me to party chair and hold an election. If you don't, I'll be forced to make public the nature of Ogikubo-sensei's crimes.
But you don't have evidence. We
That would
literally
mean the
burned
end
it all
of not
down.
only your administration, but the party itself.
But there's no precedent for someone serving as both governor and party chair. Besides, you're much too young.
If age is what you want, start digging for some old fossil who can stop me. That is, if you think you can find one. Anyone in particular come to mind?
At least they have sensible suits. That's the silver lining here. At least they have sensible suits.
Aoki's scheme to destroy the Great Wall worked. Now he's got Mabuchi and the Omi at his command. So much power, vested in just one man. And it had to be Masato Arakawa.
Now the young master has this whole town in the palm of his hand. Yep. Blood is being spilled all because of an outsider. How could the Arakawa-san I once knew be part of that?
Kasuga. I know
He's
you
just
never
out of his
intended to be
depth.
at the
That's
center
it.
of all this.
Kasuga's just out of his
It was
depth.
pure coincidence that you were there when the soap landowner died. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep. Lucky me.
But one thing I don't believe is a coincidence is that you ended up in Ijincho.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do you still have that fake bill?
Okay, it was 10,000, not 100,000.
Yeah. Didn't you say you knew how it ended up on me?
Yes. Only one person in the world could have put that bill in your pocket.
Who?
Arakawa?
Who is it?
Masumi Arakawa himself.
Yeah, I thought so.
Arakawa-san? No, he's the one who shot me.
Yes, I'm aware he shot you. But did you ever consider that maybe he did that so you would end up here?
What?
That fake bill was his letter of introduction between you and me.
How the fuck would he
It
know
was to
that
let me
Ichiban
know
would
that you were
survive,
one
though?
of Masumi Arakawa's men.
Kind of a weird way to introduce us, don't you think?
I think what it means is Arakawa's goals do not align with those of Ryo Aoki.
Well, then, what are Arakawa's goals?
I really can't say.
What?
I do know that he means business. He wouldn't have used that bill if he didn't.
Chairman, how exactly do you know Arakawa-san?
I mean...
Well, that's a long story. And there's a much better place than here to tell it. Heian Tower.
Heian Tower?
Yes. That's where my fate intertwined with Arakawa's. He sure seems to be partial to Peking duck.
Yeah.
Let's have it for lunch tomorrow. My treat. I'll make the
Oh,
reservation.
hell yeah. Hell yeah, you have Peking duck on someone else's dime? Fuck yeah. God, now I want to try Peking duck because it's been talked up so much in this game. All right. Well, we have our next objective. Yeah, we have our next objective. So we'll just head outside and then I'll save and see what happens next. Oh, hey, wait. Oh, I was talking to Nanba.
Listen.
You good to talk, Ichiban? After hearing what you said about Chairman Hoshino earlier, there's something I'm curious about. Huh? Well, lay it on me then, I guess. Well, remember how you said it wasn't chance that you ended up in Ijincho?
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. Well, while you were bleeding out from a gunshot wound, I was working my ass off to find the tools to treat you. I doubt you remember. Nah, you know my gratitude is deeper than the oceans for that. Well, I think the part you'll want to know is the one who told me to treat you was none other than the chief. Hmm? I mean, it was in the middle of the night. I was asleep, of course. The chief and a few guys came to me in a panic and asked me to fix you up. But now that I think about it, why would they care? Because if a dead body is found near the homeless camp, then that's going to bring police to your doorstep as a homeless camp, and then suddenly a bunch of homeless people are in legal trouble. Right? What's that supposed to mean? You don't need a motive to save a dying man, do you? If you were one of us, sure. I would have done it with no questions asked. But getting involved with a shot Yakuza? That's asking for trouble. If they really wanted to save you, why didn't they drop you off at a hospital? Or call an ambulance? But the chief wanted to keep it in-house. Right. So I think the chief must have had a reason he wanted to save you. A reason we still don't know. I guess he might. I think it relates to what Chairman Hoshino was saying about you being here isn't just a chance.
Yo.
You think there's more to the chief than we know? Well, every hobo has a secret or two he's hiding.
Hey.
If you've got time, if you've got time before your Peking duck date, maybe talking to the chief would be a good idea. Okay. Well, there is a lot of intrigue here. But I mean, my theory makes sense, right? Like, surely a homeless camp would have motivation to not want just a random dead body to be on their doorstep, because that will cause people to be alone. Because Ichiban literally woke up in a trash can with no jacket on or shirt. And if he was still dead, or at the very least unconscious, the garbage people probably could have picked him up, seen he was dead or something, and been like, hey, we need to call the police. There's a dead body here. Then the police would be like, hey, homeless camp, why is there a dead body here? And then suddenly, boom, all the homeless people are in legal trouble. I don't know. Just a thought. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end for the night. I wanted to keep it a bit short, as I said. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. It has been very fun beating up circus animals and having a very big political intrigue go on about how the former young master is attempting to get people he trusts onto the political parties. Just intrigues all around, really. Getting to even finally have a talk with Nanba. So yeah, it has been a very good time, and I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. So with that said, take care of yourselves, everybody. Someday I will get back onto being with my regular stream times, but I just wanted to wait until after I'm fully recovered and I'm actually done with being sick with whatever I had. I just want to be 100% at my 100% before I ever push myself back to my 4 to 5 hour stream lengths. So, yeah. So, with that said, thank you all so much for joining me on this. Take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care, people. Bye.